should now. On good night, do what I could now.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth.
It's week 17 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bears and the Vikings, just ahead on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. Should be a good matchup here, Greg. A couple of playoff teams a year ago that are hoping to take that ultimate step and get to the Super Bowl this season.
And oftentimes that's the most difficult step, right? You go from being a perennial playoff contender. That's great. But now, how many of these teams can now say, okay, not a...
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us. And off we go on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down up to the 44.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Second down and 8. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. His kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. 35-yard line. The Bears offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader, coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
That's going to be caught, and he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Williams. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Off play action. Here's Williams. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Chicago. First down, Bears. On the give, it's Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. To throw, it's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goddard. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but With the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down. On play action, he'll set up to... The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Set up the wide receiver screen. It's Odunze. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Makes the score Bears 17, Vikings 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in by Judy. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The give to White. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Bears 33-yard line.
Now, faking the give. This throw left is complete with Judy.
Holding offense. Still 2nd down.
A handoff as they try to run it. The ball comes out. The Bears have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a
Previous
replay.
play is under
They
review.
might be taken.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
The Bears offense ready for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. 3rd and 6. They run over center with Robinson. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. The Bears sending out their punt team. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll try the right side this time. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. He'll find his running back, White. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, here's Matt Araiza now as he is on to punt for Minnesota. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Robinson. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. 2 1st downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Completing this one to Downs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going deep downfield for Judy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland, where you see the final score there. Najee Harris, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And things didn't work out for him as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Rondale Moore, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Buffalo Bills.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Vikings. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They bring Judy in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This pass caught by Judy. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. They're 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. If you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Back to throw. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to run it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still second down.
Williams to throw on second down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Tevin Jenkins, the man called for the flag.
Still first down.
Here's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. They run once more with McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. The tight end motioning left here. On third down, it's Robinson. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. The extra point is good. And the Bears go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action here with Williams. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
2nd down and 3. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act. Here it a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The speed on display. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. The PAT, up and good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They face 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again. Going deep downfield for Judy. And he's into the end zone. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to cut the deficit to 10. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is hard. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. What a play on 4th and long. 31 yards. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Now on 2nd and long. Back to throw. A throw on the move is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game. Now the lineup for the onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.